Hello and welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we are doing a love reading. These are collective readings. They are not sign specific readings, so if the title resonates, then the reading may resonate with you. Also, be sure to check out my other channel, Mystical Phoenix Tarot. The link is in the description if you'd like to check that out. All right, let's get started with your oracles. Messages for the collective. Have expressed your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. On the bottom is engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. All right, let's get the handmade cards. We're going to get 3 of these. Messages for the collective. You have safe from haters. Incoming soulmate. You know what is best for you. On the bottom is you are gifted. This looks like a proposal to me, at least at this point. Or it could be an engagement. It could be someone asking someone to move in with them. This could even be let's have kids, or something like that. This could be a pregnancy announcement, something like that. So far I see nothing wrong here. I feel like it's saying whoever is making this proposal, they are safe. Like, you can trust whatever this person is doing or saying. So let's get these situations. We're going to get 3 of these for more context. Love messages for the collective. Lockbox. Closed in, trapped, frustrated. Pop up. Spontaneous, unexpected, surprise visit. There's some sort of unexpected or surprise proposal here of some sort. Tragedy. Forbidden love. What I think is happening here. On the bottom is plugged. Tuned in, internet connected. What I think is happening here is whatever's being proposed, the other person isn't ready for or doesn't want. That's what I think is happening here. Is someone may be proposing something that either, like I said, either someone isn't ready for, or they don't want. So let's get the overall energy. Tell me about the overall energy for the collective. I have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Cups in reverse. And the Magician in reverse. Virgo energy. Virgo Gemini energy. This could be a situation where someone's moving too quickly. Someone may have just gotten out of a relationship or got a divorce, something like that. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Cups in reverse. The Magician in reverse. The Chariot. Yep. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And Queen of Swords. Yeah. Someone here is not ready. They either feel like the other person is moving too fast. Someone here is not ready for whatever is being offered. The Chariot, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Queen of Swords. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Swords in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse. Yep. It's like it's like whoever's doing the proposing here of whatever, like I said, it doesn't have to be marriage, but it is something that is locking the other person down more with this person, and I don't think someone's ready for that. I don't feel like necessarily this is going to end the relationship, but I do feel like someone thinking a message of good news is not a message of good news for the other. Whatever this proposal is, it's going to be rejected. And whoever is rejecting this is not going to hold back on the reasons why. Feel like they're going to tell someone, I just got out of a relationship, or um, I'm not ready to settle down yet. It has something to do with whatever's happened in the past. Either it hasn't been that long since someone's got out of a relationship, or the relationship they were in previous, they just haven't got to the point where they're ready to get into a committed relationship again. It's just, this is screaming, I'm not ready for this yet. Overall energy, Tree, that's about family or health. Yeah. Doing what's best for you. Clock Tower, that is about governments, businesses, institutions. It can be the courts or divorce. Yeah. I think someone has just got out of a relationship. And the Whip, stress, anger, anxiety. Yep. To me, whatever this proposal is making the one who's rejecting it, very uncomfortable. I don't think they indicated that they were ready for this. I don't think there was any discussion about this. It just happened. Like I said, it's a big announcement. So let's move in together. Let's get married, or a proposal of engagement. Whatever it is, someone is not comfortable with it. So tell me about the situation for the collective. Two of Swords in reverse. Yeah, that's not seeing something. The Sun is Leo energy. And the Six of Swords. This could be about moving in together. We have the Chariot over here in reverse. Nope, it was upright. Yeah, this could be about moving in together. I feel like whatever the proposal is making the one that's being proposed, whatever this is being proposed to, making the other feel very restricted or very trapped. And they're just clearly not ready for this. Two of Swords in reverse, the Sun, Six of Swords. Have the Four of Pentacles, Justice in reverse, and the Fool. This could be being done in front of a group of people, whether it's like public or just in front of a group of people. I feel like someone's embarrassed by this because they're having to let someone down in front of people. This seems like someone, the one who's doing the proposing, I mean, they may love and care for the other, but I feel like they're kind of being insensitive to the other person's feelings. And it's like they're not reading the room, is what it seems like to me. But a lot of times, people who are insecure or worried that they're going to lose their person if they don't lock them down. This seems like that could be a possibility here, like this person is doing this um, in order to gain some sort of quote unquote possession of the other person. So there's a lot of reasons here that maybe someone should reject this. Um, I feel like by this person doing this, the other is really turned off by this, but I don't think it's ending the relationship, but it could definitely be putting a strain on the relationship because it's indicating that when there's clarity about this, someone feels like this is something done unfairly and taking a risk in regards to moving on, moving forward. So once this is done, I really don't know how much longer this relationship is going to last because it's going to be a huge red flag to the other that we're not, in regards to these two, I'm not wanting the same that the other is wanting. Four of Pentacles, Justice in reverse, the Fool, the Sun. Yeah. See, this is showing up like a surprise or like a secret being revealed or something that was unseen is something that someone was withholding. There's clarity on that now. The Lovers, using emotion over logic. Yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about. Something being unfair, unbalanced, or unfair. It's like someone didn't read the room, or whoever this is didn't sit down and have a conversation with the other about how they even felt if this was a possibility to happen. Because all it would have took was a conversation to know this wouldn't have worked out well. The Five of Cups, yeah. I think the one who is being proposed, whatever this proposal is seriously questioning the relationship after this. I feel like they're going to continue on, but they're not feeling good about it. Tell me about the situation for the collective. The Moon, so that's illumination, clarity. The Cross, that's sacrifices or burdens. Yeah. And the Sun, once again, clarity. There's a lot here in this situation about clarity, things coming to light. Fox, being sneaky or clever. Yeah. This is coming as a surprise, but it's also coming at a cost. It's definitely giving for the one that's making this proposal that they didn't think things through. Or, yeah, they didn't think things through. They didn't have a conversation. So either this person is just completely oblivious to what they maybe should have done, or they just wanted to make this happen. They may have thought putting someone on the spot here would bring the answer they wanted regardless of the situation. I don't think that's what's happening. I think the one who is being proposed to is getting embarrassed by this situation and they're rejecting the other person. In turn, the other person is going to be embarrassed because they didn't prepare the other that this was even a possibility of happening. So let's get the outcome. Tell me about the outcome for the collective. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And the Four of Wands in reverse. Yep. See, this is indicating I'm not ready to be a husband or a wife. I don't want to be a husband or a wife. I don't want to be in a commitment. Now, this is whether this person wants to be in a commitment at all or just not in a commitment with this person. Either way, they're not in agreement with the other. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Wands, Four of Wands in reverse. To me, it feels like, hold on, was that two shuffles? To me, this feels like someone is trying to push someone into doing something they don't want to do because this is stemming from insecurity and possibly even a lack of trust. This person is thinking, I need to lock this person down because otherwise they're able to go and do whatever they want to do. I feel like if this person who's being proposed to gets into this relationship, gets locked into this relationship, there's going to be a lot of distrust. I feel like that there's a need for control in regards to the one who is wanting to propose. And then the Emperor comes out. See, this is wife, mother, and this is husband, father. But see, the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. Yeah, not taking action. The Magician in reverse. Four of Swords in reverse. The Emperor, the Magician in reverse. Four of Swords in reverse. I feel like this happening is going to cause problems in the relationship. Eight of Swords. Eight of Cups. Yeah. And the High Priestess. I think it's going to cause problems because one doesn't want to commit. So they're thinking, why are you trying to get me to commit to you when I'm not ready for that? And the other is like, why do you not want to commit to me? And I feel like I feel like this whole thing is just going to cause problems. And I really don't feel like there were problems until this happens. But it's because there wasn't clarity on the whole situation. Snake is deception. Being trapped in your thoughts. Feeling trapped. Yeah. See, in regards to the one who doesn't want to commit, I feel like they have been very clear on their feelings in regards to where they're at within relationships. But I feel like this other person springing this on the one who's dealing with this is making that person, the one who's being proposed to, give them the side eye. Because it's like, I've been very clear with you what I want. So why are you doing this? Someone feels like the other is trying to trap them in a relationship. I feel like there's a lot of red flags with this person. The dog is loyalty. Yeah, I'm telling you. I think the one who's proposing is got a lot of control or trust issues. I think they want the other person committed to them because they want to know for certain, okay, this person is with me. That means they can't get with anybody else. But that means there's a lack of trust. So it's not, there's not going to be any improvement once the other commits to this person. So in the journal, that's about feelings, emotions. I just feel like things are going to go downhill once this happens in this relationship. But I think a lot of it is because the one who's dealing with this, the one who's being proposed to, is seeing the other's true colors. So tell me the advice for the collective. That two shuffles. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Death in reverse. Yep. I feel like I feel like the dynamic after this happens is completely changing. I feel like where things were moving smoothly, going smoothly before, like there's become a lack of trust. I feel like the one dealing with this, the one who's being proposed to, doesn't trust the other because I think they see what's going on here. It's like you want to lock me in so you can keep an eye on everything I do, or you can have some kind of say in what it is I do or don't do. Someone knows that the other is trying to like trap them in a relationship, put them in a relationship that they're not ready for, not working together, not wanting to change something here. Three of Pentacles in reverse, Death in reverse, Four of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Yeah, not working together in regards to commitment. Five of Pentacles in reverse, and the Nine of Cups. Someone was withholding their wish fulfillment. Once again, it's indicating I don't think this relationship is going to immediately end, but I feel like it's going to start degrading once this proposal is made. Because two people here are seeing that they don't want the same things. And also there's suspicion as to, and this is in regards to each person, one to the other. Why do you not want to get in a relationship with me? Well, why do you want to get in a relationship with me when I know you know that I'm not ready for that? Four of Wands, Five of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Cups, Ten of Wands in reverse, Seven of Wands, and Seven of Cups. See, it's saying there's some sort of gray area here in regards to this proposal. And I think it's because someone's trying to make it look like it's a loving and kind gesture of love. But I really feel like it's because someone is thinking, I need to lock this person down. Because as long as they're single, they can do whatever they want. They're free to do whatever they want. And I feel like the one who's being proposed to, who's not ready for commitment, is saying, more than likely, probably because they got out of a bad relationship. So they're on high alert. They're probably saying, this person is just trying to trap me. There could already be red flags in the relationship. This person, who are you talking to? Or who was you with? Where did you go? There could be a lot of red flags already with this person. So yeah, I don't see this. I think someone's going to try to continue on with the relationship, but I don't think it's going to. I think it's just going to slowly start degrading. The Fish, that's money and resources. The Child, that's a new beginning, child or pregnancy. And the Garden. Yeah. This is a social gathering or something being out in the open. This is talking about a gray area in regards to this proposal. Like there's some sort of illusion around this, and it's exactly what I was just talking about. So tell me about the Fish and the Child. The Owl's wisdom. Okay. Yeah, this is saying, I'm telling you, the one who's rejecting the proposal has already been through some shit. And I feel like because of that, they're laser focused on agendas and ulterior motives. The Bear, that's an authority figure, protective energy. See, this is about this proposal. Someone is, I can't be, I mean, I've said it a million times. This person is trying to lock the other in. That's what is happening here. This is it. It's exactly what it's saying. Forbidden love. This relationship is doomed to fail because one person doesn't want to feel trapped because of what they've been through, and the other person is trying to trap the other into a relationship because they're insecure and they have trust issues, more than likely because of their past behaviors. So, this is clearly a situation where both of these people need to not be in a relationship whatsoever and work on their healing. I feel more so the one who's rejecting the proposal is capable of being in a relationship, but they just don't want commitment right now. So as long as there's an equal give and take in the relationship, I feel like this person could continue being in relationships. Now the other person, they need to do some work because people are not possessions. And if you're so insecure that you feel you need to control the situation in order to quote unquote control your person, then you just need to be on your own for a while and work through those issues. All right, closing messages for the collective. Says, I forgive myself for the mistakes of my past. I now know better. Are you holding on to any shame from prior mistakes? Are you repeating the same mistakes over and over? Know better, do better. On the bottom is gratitude grounds me and keeps me present on my journey to love. How can cultivating gratitude and presence enhance your search for love and make it more fulfilling? And the last oracles messages for the collective. Pay attention to the red flags. Know the warning signs of what an unhealthy connection looks like. That's what I was talking about. On the bottom is love your shadow. Accept and work with the flaws in yourself so you can learn to accept others as they are. That's what the other person needs to do. All right, everyone, that is what I have for you. If you enjoyed the reading or if it resonated, please hit the like button, subscribe if you like, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.